Hey there! I am so excited to be sitting here with you, sharing some more. Is there money to be made in this business? My name is Heidi, and I am the business leader for this amazing Shazam company. Woohoo! The best out there. Shazam has been around since 2004. We have placed in the top 40 in the nation, top 20 in the nation, and are currently in the top 7 in the US and Canada. And that is currently out of 1,900 other organizations or companies in US and Canada. How exciting is that? So I share that because I think it's extremely important to know what kind of successful team you are a part of. And that is created by all of our amazing team members together. So first, you are seeing our family, my husband Brad, our son Taylor, and our daughter Michaela. And these people are the reason for why I do this business now. What's yours? You know, I didn't come into this business thinking I was going to be this amazing Tupperware gal and, you know, going to sell millions and make millions. And I was more along the lines of, I don't want to stand up in front of people. I don't believe this stuff really can work. And Tupperware people are old. That was my thought process, and I'm just being honest because we have got all ages in our business and more younger generations are coming into our company. So guys, we all start the business for one reason, but it evolves into other reasons. So if you're listening and you're like, yeah, I just joined for this reason, keep your options open because you never know why you'll stay. And if you're in this business for several years and you have, you know, you've had many dreams come true, keep on dreaming. If you're at that standstill where you're like, man, I don't know what my next dream is, it's time to dream. Because when the dream is big enough, the facts don't matter, right? When the dream is big enough, the facts don't matter. Big dreams start inside. You've got to have that burning desire, what you're working towards. Is it paying off debt? Is it going on vacation? Is it remodeling? Is it building a new house? Is it putting yourself through college? Is it putting someone else through college? Is it creating that nest egg? Is it a retirement fund? Is it that you need tax breaks? Is it that you want to put money towards a specific heartfelt organization that's close to your heart? What is it? Is it you want to provide a car for your child, or you need a new vehicle? Big dreams take courage. Do things come easy? No. Right? It takes courage. It takes coming out of your comfort zone. It involves effort and taking action. It includes making mistakes, because if you're not making mistakes, I'm going to say, man, we've got to go out there and do more things so that you can get dusted off and try again. That's how you become better. And big dreams take and build character. Character is everything. But mainly, big dreams are achievable. They do come true. But there are some specific things. It is writing them out with a deadline. Extremely important. What would you do with an extra $1,000 a month from your Tupperware business? Really, what would you do? What would you do with an extra $2,000 a month from your Tupperware business? $3,000, $5,000, $8,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. Have you thought about those possibilities? Because it's true. It's available. It's achievable. It starts with the next step. What are you going to do with it when you make it? Tell your money where to go, not your money telling you where it's going to go. Think big. Ask yourself, if you could make a wish and those dreams came true, you knew you could not fail, what would you do with this business? For what reasons? This business is so much more than selling a product or selling a bowl. It is about strong women, creating them, becoming them, knowing them, raising them. You have that impact of the people that you meet. Right? You have that impact. Let's help you achieve it. What would they be? What would you do? What would you give? What do you want to have? Money isn't everything, but it certainly does make our dreams go around. So I want you to think about, do you want a new car? Tupperware's got all kinds of car options. What about college? What about jewelry? Tupperware gives pretty awesome jewelry. Trips, whether it's traveling Caribbean or cruises or across the U.S. or across the world. You know, I had no desire whatsoever to travel across the world because I hadn't experienced it. I didn't know it. And oh my God, I want more of it because of our Tupperware company and how they've spoiled us. What about building that dream home or updating the one you have? Maybe it's being in that ideal neighborhood. Or what about the preciousness of time, or time spent on the things you want to do, not what you have to do? I want you to think about it. Have you lost that desire? Have you lost that drive? Have you lost that motivation? Well, it is time to get it back. Let's do this, because you can have it all with this business. So wouldn't you agree that most of our dreams do take money? So let's talk about that income potential. How much money would you like to make each day, each week, each month? Did you know that you're in charge, that you can make money daily? Question is how many parties will it take in order to make that income, to reach those dreams that you want to happen? And are you willing to do it? There's a whole nother element of knowing what it takes, but the question is are you willing to go after it? So let's show you the money. We're going to start at the bare bones because we have all different levels of team members listening. So first, you make 25% on everything that you sell, right? But did you know you actually make 35% unless you choose to make less? How does that work? Well, When you sell $4,000 a month or do 2 standard parties, that's 8 parties a month, you get an extra 10% bonus. So you're averaging about $1,400 a month. When you do on an average 3 standard parties a month, standard party again is $500 in sales. You sell about $1,500, you make an extra 5% or 30%. So you make roughly $600 a month. So you get to choose. Do you want to make 35 or do you want to make less, 30 or just the 25? It's your call. But let's look at this chart. If you do 3 parties a week, you decide how you do them. Is it 1 in-home? Is it 2 Facebook? Is it 2 Facebook, 1 in-home? You know, is it a fundraiser in there? You get to decide on what that looks like. But 3 parties a week, averaging income a month is $2,100. 2 parties a week, average income about $1,400, and a party a week, averaging income about $600 a month. You decide what sounds best to you. Here's a question. Here's a visual of holding parties and dating parties from those parties. It's this very simple formula. Okay, hold 1, date 2, hold 1, date 2, hold 1, date 2. What if I told you over the course of the next 5 weeks you hold an average of 6 parties a month? Okay, 5 weeks, hold 6 parties a month. That would be roughly 30 parties. Okay, we're actually going to bump it up to 31. Okay, because that's my visual here. 31 parties in 5 weeks. That's averaging a little over 6 a month. Your profit is going to be around $5,500, $5,425 to be exact, standard parties. What would you do with $5,400 in the next 5 weeks? That's what's possible by holding consistent parties in your business. Again, you decide what those parties are. In-home is ideal. Facebook is fabulous. Right? Facebook parties, having your VIP groups, fundraisers, anything where you personally are in front of people, that is ideal. Everything else is the more, right? The more, add on the fluffers. But again, what would you do with $5,400 in the next 5 weeks? That is the possibilities. So keep on growing your business. Well, guess what? To achieve those numbers, it's having the parties with people attending the parties. I went really low for average of people attending the party. If you have 6 people on an average attend, average right now is actually 8 to 12. So again, we went way low. So you're meeting 48 people a month by doing consistent 2 parties a week, right? If you were at checkout time to ask every single person these 2 questions, what sounds best to you? Mary, would you rather host a party and receive free gifts, or would you rather make money and earn free Tupperware and enjoy a discount? Which interests you the most? Just think, if you did that to every single person at the end of every single party, what would your results be? And then you teach others to do what you do. That's the beauty of this business. We learn, we do, and then we teach. We learn, we do, we teach. So how do we keep things growing? Well, if you focus on 2 parties every week, which is key to growing your team, because immediate parties is your immediate income, right? Parties is your immediate income. Bringing people into the business is growing a residual income. So your party is your office. So why do parties consistently? Well, it's stability in your sales and your income. Right? That's where you're going to date more. It's where you're going to share the business. It's where you're going to make your money. The second thing is it's your future growth. Again, by bringing people into the business, that is creating a big empire, a future. That's where the extra gifts and the goodies and the trips are all involved. So there is a simple success formula. It's called 1-2-1. Well, let's look at what that means. Hold a party a week. Minimum. Date 2 parties off of every single party and put them in close into the next 2 to 3 weeks, because that's how you prevent gaps in your business. And date a party outside of the party. When you're out and about, vendor events, craft shows, maybe you're out and about doing a fundraiser, you're presenting a fundraiser, maybe you're at the grocery store and you've got catalogs with you, right? Out and about, talk to people. And there's more for our consultants to help build your business and your confidence. Question is are you getting all the money that you deserved? What if you could add 2 additional sources of income as you progress into leadership? 2 additional sources. So this is actually levels 3 and 4 sources of income. It's called Profit Plus and Vanguard. What does that mean? Well, we'll explain it. Profit Plus is another level of bonus money. Okay, so when you're a manager, you're going to make 2% on what your team sells on commissionable volume, meaning you take 25% off of the top of what your team sells. Okay, and it will show you a visual here shortly, and you make an extra 2%. Then you get more. There's a Vanguard bonus. This is based on retail sales. So let's say your team sold $4,000, but you're a manager, right? It doesn't mean you have to go at the 2,500 level. It means you look at what your team actually sold, and that's the bonus amount that you get to add on top of that. And it gets even better that you get to count 3 levels deep. So it doesn't count just your team members that you brought into the business, but their team members and their team members. 3 levels deep, you guys, that's huge. So what about adding 2 more sources of income? Look at the possibilities. Right here at Profit Plus, if you looked at the very top at $2,500 in team sales, your Profit Plus at 2% is an extra $37.50. Your Vanguard bonus is $50, so a total of $87.50 that you brought in. That's almost doing, you know, an extra party a month that you didn't do, but you're getting paid on. So where does it all start? Well, if you're a consultant listening, your next step is manager. Managers, if you're listening to this, you want to help your consultants get up to manager as quick as possible. Okay, so let's look at where it starts. So how do you get to become a manager? It's having a minimum of $500 in sales. Don't make that your maximum, right? But that's a legal number Tupperware had to put down, right? They had to pick a number, and so they chose one. One standard party is $500 in sales. $2,500 in team sales. That's again you're counting your sales in there as well as your team. And having 3 personal active consultants. Okay, active status means they have at least $250 in sales. And again, your Profit Plus bonus is 2%. So that's an extra $37.50 just on your Profit Plus. Now, if you're a manager, your next step is Star Manager. So Star Managers, your minimum personal sales has to be $500. Your team sales is $5,000, and again, that's counting 3 levels deep, and you must have at least 6 personal active recruits in order to take that next step. Your Profit Plus goes up to 3%, and your extra income at Profit Plus level is an extra $112.50. Now again, that's not counting your Vanguard on top of that. Now, Star Managers, your next level is Executive Manager, and guys, I'm just going to take a quick note. Get to Executive Manager as quick as possible because there's more at this level. So again, how do you get there? It's 500 personal sales minimum, 7,500 team sales, 9 personal active recruits, and your Profit Plus goes up to 4%. But there's so much more. Your earning potential Executive Manager is $2,000 or more a month. And there's more. When you've achieved $7,500 a month, 2 consecutive months in a row, you're going to get what they call your Drive Cash bonus or Executive Manager bonus. Okay, it's an extra $150 bonus every single month. That's actually your 5th level of income, you guys. 5th level of income. That's huge. Huge. And so let's keep moving into directorship. It is a 3-month or less program. Requirements: $500 personal sales each month. You must have a minimum of 6 personal active recruits. Yes, 6. And it is a minimum of $7,500 in Dream Team sales, which means you're 3 levels deep. Okay. And $30,000 cumulative in those 3 months. You can do it in 2, you can do it in 1, but it is $30,000 in at least 3 months. So what's your dream team? Right? It's you plus your recruits plus their recruits plus their recruits, 3 levels deep. And directorship is the place to be because, oh my goodness, you guys, there's more. There's more. Your bonuses are bigger, right? Your perks are bigger. Your cash is bigger. You also have the opportunity to earn a Chevy Trax. You can do it as you're going into directorship, right? 12.5 is the minimum each month as you're going into directorship, or you can do it once you've become a director. Okay, you have got a minimum of 3 months that you must qualify consecutively to achieve your Trax. But Tupperware pays for the taxes, the title, the license. New car every 2 years, as long as you maintain the qualifications. Okay, oh my, think about what will you do with not having a car payment every single month. On an average, I'm figuring this out really quick. On an average, $350 car payment is what we find most people are paying. $350 car payment. That's not counting taxes, title, and license, right? That's just the car payment. That is roughly $4,200 a year. And let's say that's a 3-year note. That's $12,600 that you would be saving. Again, that's not counting insurance. So what would you do with a new car every 2 years? What would you do with an extra $4,200 a year? They pay for anything that goes wrong with your car. You just do the oil changes and the gas. What would that do for you? So earn a company car as you grow. The bigger you grow, the bigger your cars become. Many of our directors also have earned the title and keys to a free Mustang convertible, company car in their driveway. We're able to put kids through college, right? Quit their full-time jobs. You don't have to do that, but it is a possibility to do that. First-time achiever, receive a $1,000 bonus. That's right. When you become a director for the first time, you get a $1,000 bonus, you guys. What about a 1.5 carat diamond ring? What about a trip to Disney World or Hawaii? All expenses paid. Trip to Disney is for 4, a trip to Hawaii is for 2. What about an office suite package? A mobile PA system with a projector, with a computer, and a printer, scanner, copier, all in one. What about an opportunity to go to a leadership summit? Okay, just for leaders. The ultimate win. You are always having the opportunities to earn more. What if it was a Harley, Skidoos, a 12-piece stainless steel kitchen appliances? What about a camper? What about $22,000 cash? What would you do with it? A tennis bracelet, 14 carats. My goodness, you guys. These things are available. You just have to decide if you want to go after them. So you can earn money several ways in this business. You can earn money through your personal sales and just choose to do that. And obviously you make great income when you're consistent. You just, if you stop selling or take a vacation and you don't have a team behind you, the income stops. Or you can build a team. Teach others to do what you do. Teach others how to help their dreams come true. And as you build that team, you build a future. You build an empire. And you work to build an organization, which is a director. And director promoting a director. And the income and the opportunities and the gifts get bigger and better. Does it all take work? Yeah. But bathing on a daily basis takes work. Brushing your teeth takes work. So you get to decide, are you going to say yes and let's get your future started in your business? So here's how to make your wishes and dreams become true. First, share with everyone that you meet. Our job is to simply share the information. They get to make the decision. Party it up consistently, weekly, and with purpose. Focus on dating parties off of each of those parties. And build a winning team by constantly adding new team members and teaching your team members to add new team members. And with all of that, it is scheduling your time. Schedule a power hour, right? You can do it in 15-minute increments, 30-minute increments. You can do it all in 1 hour. You decide at that time what is important that needs to get done that's going to grow your business, but schedule it in. You guys, sharing is the answer, right? Share your story with people out and about at the parties, right? It's having cooking classes and promoting parties. It is inviting guests to all events, to the team meetings, to the rallies, to the events that are in your areas that your leaders put on. Guests at every possible event. Sharing your story, there's 5 key elements that you want to make sure you share. And these are under 1 minute. Your name. Why did you decide to do Tupperware? What did you do? What do you do currently? What did you do before Tupperware? Why are you still here and what are you looking forward to? And if you feel that your story is not impactful, which they all are because it's your story, share your upline story. And if you don't know their story, ask it. And make sure you have information to give out to people. This is a label you can put on an envelope that you put in the Where Will the Party Take You sheet. There is a recruiting brochure that we just posted, right? Carry these with you. Have this displayed on your display table. Warning, contents of this envelope can change your life. Have these to hand out to people. And follow up is key. 24 to 48 hours or they're like a bad bunch of bananas, right? They go bad quickly. But there's even more. Did you know there's other cars available in this business? Everything from the Chevy Trax all the way up to a GMC Acadia, an Enclave, a Chevy Tahoe, a Mercedes, Yukon Denali's. Did you know the income available, right, is, guys, we talked about 2,000, 5,000. Average director makes about 40,000 a year. Star director is about 51, all the way up to over $200,000 a year, you guys. 200,000. You decide what level do you want to be at. If you dream it, you can live it. Reach for the stars. What holds you back? All of your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. We know Walt Disney said that, right? People thought his ideas were the craziest. What do you mean having this theme park where everybody's happy? They told him he should be in a mental institution. He was living the dream. Begin living yours today. Take the first step. Pledge. Take action. Immediately message your upline and myself after you've listened to this on what is your next step and by when. Go confident in the direction of your dreams. And I pray that here's 2 strong women. May we know them, may we be them, and may we raise them. So it starts with believing in you. Think big, start small, but begin right now and start getting paid even more by partying consistently and sharing with everyone.